there'll be people that like, they'll DM me and be like, you see what your boy doing? You voted for this. I'm like, I voted for none of this. He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for. Yeah. I want him to stop the wars. He's funding them. I want him to shrink spending, reduce the budget. He's increasing it.
I had heard people say, if you vote for this, you're going to get what you voted for. But that's what people say every election.
Hold on, what did you just say about Trump?
I said, Trump's a fucking liar. Inflation's going up. Gas prices hasn't really come down that much. Eggs? That's the funny one. The eggs. I'm mad. And I'm a MAGA man.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to today's episode. I came across this particular video. This MAGA electrician has the audacity to say he voted for Trump. Now he's losing his job because after passing a big beautiful bill, they cut all those clean energy projects. Now they are being laid off. Imagine this man, he said that his friend encouraged him to vote for DT because he told him, you will get what you voted for. Means when you vote for him, every promises you vote for, you are going to get it. Now see the consequences they are getting right now. Guys, let's talk about this in today's episode. Let me know your thought and your opinion. Then we'll come back with more commentaries.
I had heard people say, if you vote for this, you're going to get what you voted for. But that's what people say every election.
A catastrophic wave of layoffs is hitting electricians in Maine. It may be a preview of hundreds of thousands of jobs that could be lost nationwide after President Trump and Republicans just repealed billions in clean energy investments.
It was like a light switch got opened, and all of our work just disappeared overnight.
We went to Maine, where a solar boom has already come to an abrupt halt.
I got laid off at the beginning of May. I haven't gotten any calls yet.
I'm on unemployment right now, and in the state of Maine, that's $595 per week, and I pay rent. That's $1,350 a month.
This has nothing to do with our local union or the companies around us bidding jobs. It solely comes down to what's happening in our federal government right now.
We came here to talk to electricians who voted for Trump to understand how are they thinking about his agenda now that it's costing them work.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you? Sam.
Braden, come right in.
Thank you so much.
A good friend of mine in high school, he was 3 grades above me, and whenever I'd go over to his house, he'd have $2,000 guitars, like a $5,000 Marshall amplifier. And I'm like, where are you getting all this money, dude? And he's like, well, I'm an electrician. I'm learning to be an electrician. You should do it too.
Braden House is an apprentice electrician who last year voted for Trump.
After finding out I was having my daughter at 17, I'm like, I need money, and it ain't gonna be spent on guitars and amplifiers. It's gonna be spent on diapers and making a future for this kid. I applied to the apprenticeship and heard back in March of 22, and I started work 3 weeks after I graduated high school.
Braden took me to one of the 8 solar projects he has helped build over the last several years.
I remember being on a solar field one day, and I get an email of my Lincoln Financial account. I'm like, holy shit, I've only been doing this for a year and a half, and I have $3,000 in my retirement account.
Why do you think the work was so steady?
Because there were so many solar projects. You can't go anywhere in the state without seeing a solar field or multiple.
We had 0 solar projects going on for years and years and years. Guys were traveling to other jurisdictions to go work on solar projects.
That started to change in 2022.
President Biden's signing of the Inflation Reduction Act today comes after more than a year of negotiations among Democrats in Congress.
The Inflation Reduction Act was the largest federal investment in clean energy jobs in American history. Take me through your thinking. What was your thinking when you decided to vote for Trump?
When I voted for Trump, my big thing was I agreed with his stance on immigration. I agreed with his idea of no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. I liked his stance on no new wars. And now we're seeing the exact opposite happen. The immigration thing and Palestine were 2 of the biggest things that turned people off to the Biden administration and to the potential Harris administration. At least in who I've spoken to on job sites.
What was your reaction when Trump was elected?
I was not surprised.
But were you happy? I mean, you voted for Trump.
Yeah, I was pretty happy. Happy's not the right word. I was indifferent. I was more, great. The better of 2 evils. Let's hope nothing goes bad. And then now it's going bad.
A week after this conversation, Republicans in Congress passed Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill. drastically scaling back investments in solar and wind. The bill rapidly phases out the Inflation Reduction Act's clean energy investments, preserving funding only for projects up and running in the next 18 months. When did you realize this would affect you?
It really hit me about 2 weeks into my layoff, because at first it was like, yeah, these layoffs should only last 1 or 2 weeks, and then the fourth week came around, and that's when it really hit me that we might be in for no work for a while.
Braden is one of 66 apprentices in his union who've been laid off since April. He's now on a waiting list for the next job, with nearly 30 people ahead of him.
I've seen 3 people move off that list in the last 60 days. In summer, usually everyone's employed. Usually there's enough work that everyone's employed. Right now, seeing only 3 people move in 60 days, it's bleak.
I will terminate the Green New Scam immediately. It's the greatest scam.
I think he could swallow his pride. He's cutting the things that Joe Biden did that made labor so good in the name of, I don't like Joe Biden, so I don't want to stand for anything he stood for. But you shouldn't be cutting something that your predecessor did that was good because he's your predecessor. You should continue to build on the good things he did. If it's creating jobs, if it's boosting the economy, why get rid of it?
Hold on, what did you just say about Trump?
I said, Trump's a fucking liar. Inflation's going up. Gas prices hasn't really come down that much. Eggs, that's the funny one. The eggs. I'm mad. And I'm a MAGA man. Okay? I don't see anything he's done.
So is it safe to say that the illusion has faded?
I think it has, yes. You know, I was for him because, you know, everything he said, you know, he played right into my hands. He just told us everything we wanted to hear. That's what he did. I can't even stand to look at him because, you know, he's just he's a con. He's a flat ass, nothing but a fucking con. You know, they all the right side, they say, oh yeah, the Biden side was so bad. Well, what's so good about the right side? He brags about doing something with our economy, but I haven't seen anything happen yet. That big beautiful bill is going to add, they say $2.5 trillion. It's going to add about $4 trillion to the debt. The big beautiful bill. Oh, what a joke. Remember what happened in the 80s with trickle-down economics? Yeah. The filthy rich got richer, and us guys that worked for a living paid more taxes. I'm disappointed for sure. I'm real disappointed.
It's quite funny to see how these MAGA supporters, they say that the Biden administration never helped them in any way. No wonder they came out to vote for DT. But when you try to see, Biden try in 2022 to put in place a clean energy project all over America to encourage people to start using energy. That's where a lot of electricians started to get to work, because before, a lot of electricians, it was so hard for them to get a permanent job. And these people, especially this man, he had that job for years, sustaining his family, doing each and everything. Now see, you are saying that a friend came out to convince you to vote for DT because whatever you think is what he's going to do, he's going to be a peaceful man, no, he's going to give you each and everything, no tax on overtime or tips or whatever. He's going to replace Obamacare with Medicare. Now, that's what you wanted. This time around, there is no anything. You have seen this beautiful, big, beautiful bill after passing. You have seen the deep secret behind it, how it's going to affect each and everyone in this coming 10 years. Now you are here saying you are regretting. You are regretting the time you were getting good money from Biden's administration project. You never even being grateful. You just say, I want more, I want more, I want more. Now see the consequences. You are unemployed. You never even think to be unemployed at this time. You don't even have any hope soon to get another job, because trying to say you are online, you are keep waiting to pick one in 60 days. It's already hard. It's already hard to say that you are going to get a job soon if you don't create another job for yourself. Now or you look, another one is somewhere else. Now you see, when the people try to say, be careful, because what you are doing is what is going to haunt you in the coming futures. Now see, when we keep saying this is what you voted for, it's not going to help you in any way. We wish right now each and every MAGA would learn a lesson from their mistakes, because this is something you are not going to reverse. This is not something you are going to rebrand. It's already there. This is the new administration you wanted. This is the new administration which is affecting you. This is the administration which you've been dreaming to have. It's already in place. You need to sit and get the consequences. This is something a lot of people has been saying, please, because you can't tell how. Someone is there saying, I've been doing real estate, I've been having a lot of migrant workers, now my real estate, I've been struggling for 6 months looking workers, I don't get anyone. You all know that how this work, it's already hard. Only the migrant they can manage, because first of all, you pay a minimum wage of money. Secondly, it's a hard labor. It's not something anyone would come out and do. Third, you know that it's not easy to work under sun almost 12 hours a day. And these people has been making a lot of profit for you, but you never wanted to hear. For your ignorance, you voted for them to go away. Now see, you are saying, I'm losing each and everything. I'm losing each and everything. My business is struggling. This is what people has been saying. Please, you people there, be careful. Be careful. We hope that these people, this season, this coming 4 years is going to end for them learning a lesson, because a lot of people, you are making them be victim of what you have done. A lot of people are crying because of you. A lot of people are being homeless because of you. You are saying you are unemployed. You are saying your business is struggling. But at least maybe you still have some money on your account because you've been doing business for years. What about this one who been relying on food stamps, on Medicare, on health insurance, who is disabled, who can't manage to work? What do you think about them? Now see what the people are getting right now because of the mistakes other people done. Guys, let me know what you think in today's episode. Drop your opinion in the comment section. Thank you for watching this episode. See you in my next video.